What's up everyone? How are you doing today? Today I'm going to show you the best trick that I know for learning languages on Netflix. I love to learn languages. I'm currently learning French. This is a extension that you can download on your web browser. I use Google Chrome. I know that it works for Chrome. I'm not sure that it works for every browser, but just download Chrome and download this extension called Language Reactor. I'm going to show you in a few seconds exactly how I do it. It is so cool. It can give you simultaneous translations, well, the subtitles in the language that the show or movie is being spoken in the movie, and also whatever language you'd like to translate it to. I'm assuming if you're watching this video, probably English. So I learned Spanish, I learned Portuguese, now I'm trying to learn French. I remember when I was learning Portuguese, I would download the PDF of TV shows and movies. I remember I used one show called Cidade de Deus, which means City of God. Maybe you've seen that movie. It was really, really cool, but this is a million times better using this app to learn the language. So I'm going to, I don't know how to do a screen record. I'm pretty tech unsavvy. I'm just going to show you exactly what I would do right now. I actually know how to record the screen, but it wasn't working today. So first you put in Language Reactor. I already have it downloaded to Chrome, so you just go through the process of downloading it. I'm not going to take you through that. And then I go to shows in French. So you have a lot of good shows. You have Lupin, which is a really good show, but I would choose this one called Call My Agent. And in French, I think it's 10%, which is what the agents charge, which is not that bad. Okay, so basically, I already have it open to the first episode. You will have you want to make sure you have the language in French. So you want the subtitle language in French, so you'll see the French, and then it will be translated to English. That's important, okay? So I have the CC in French, the subtitles in French, then I have it also in English. So now, I'll press play. Des nouvelles importantes. So, any urgent news? Nouvelle. So now you know nouvelle must be news. And you can even click on the word here, and it will. Nouvelle. Nouvelle. Nouvelle means new, but also means news. Des nouvelles importantes. Oui. You can save these words. I think there is like also a pro form of the app where you can save things. I use the free form. This is not sponsored by anyone. So this is in word reference. I know this is just the dictionary. You can also go to like word reference and it will pull up. This is a really cool website, Nouvelle. So you can see a few examples. Le président est mort. C'est la nouvelle du jour. The news of the day, the president is dead. Very, very heavy news, I guess. Maupassant est connu pour l'écrit de ses nouvelles. I guess Maupassant is a name, is known for writing short stories. So you can get a lot of examples, really helps. I also, one thing I do, this show is not so easy to understand, so I put this show on 75% speed because they're speaking really fast. So now I slowed it down. I tried at half speed, but it was too slow. It sounded too artificial. Okay, so you have all the French right here, and then you have the Netflix translation, so it's translated by a professional. I mean, it's not word for word, they capture the idea. And also, you have all the subtitles here, so if you want to read in advance, you can export this and read it later, so you'd have your own kind of, PDF like I used to do back in the day. I guess you could save some words. Oh, here's all the words, and they're ranked as the words that are most frequently used. Saved, I don't think I saved any words, or maybe I did back in the day. Le crime, el questos, I was learning Italian as well, so I got a little confused. So basically, really, really cool app. So let me turn the camera back on to me. So I chose that show because you also learn about French culture and French celebrities. Every episode is celebrity plays themselves and goes up to the agency. So you really learn a lot about French culture. It's really not such an easy show to use to learn French. I could definitely have chosen an easier show. They talk really fast. They use a lot of slang. They use a lot of special cultural context and references that make it kind of tricky. So I like this show because it's a good show. Nothing against Emily in Paris. I also enjoy that show. It's kind of like a guilty pleasure. But if you really want to understand French culture written by a French person, this would be a much better option. I'm thinking about trying to show a little bit more on my level. My level in French is pretty basic, but it's kind of easy to read because I can speak Spanish and Portuguese. So that's what I did. You can choose any language. So let's go try another language here. Now there's a show I'm watching in Spanish to learn a little bit about the history of Latin America. It's a novella, but it's still pretty good. Okay. So I'm already on episode like 23. I don't really like the part when he's a kid that much. I'm on maybe I'm on episode 24. Okay. I don't want to give any spoilers, but I guess you should have learned about this in history. Okay. Okay. Como hace mucho calor y porque me imagino que usted tiene muchas cosas que hacer. Coisas es português. So now you can see all the words. Me imagino. Usted tiene muchas cosas que hacer. If you want to learn the word hacer, just put it right here. Yeah. Hacer. You can go to word reference. Take you to word reference, give you a bunch of examples here, even some colloquial examples. Word reference is definitely one of my favorite sites. Let's see what other sites they have. Wiktionary. Wiktionary is another site that I like to use. It's pretty cool. I love to go to etymologies to learn where the word came from. Where's Old Spanish fazer? Portuguese is fazer. Spanish is hacer. All right, you get the etymology here. It's from Latin agum. Pretty cool. But basically, that's pretty much everything you need. And you have all the words right here. All the words right here. You can read it, you can practice it. So it's a really cool app. I didn't get specifically into any language. I showed you French and Spanish, but you can find anything on Netflix. This tool also works for YouTube. I might make a special video about that. So write down what language you're trying to learn, and if this video helped, and if you'd like, I can make more videos about different tools that I use to learn languages. See you next time. Peace.